So, hey guys, this is Deepak here from digitaldeepak.com. And in this webinar, we are going to have a look at how to run Google Ads campaigns. So, how many of you here have run Google Ads campaigns before? Just put it in the chat box. If you have run Google Ads campaign before, say yes if you have already run Google Ads, or say no if you have never run Google Ads before. All right, so I see a lot of yeses and a lot of nos. I hope it's okay if I switch off my video. It will save the internet bandwidth. So now basically what I'm going to give you is that obviously Google Ads is a very deep topic, and with Google Ads, you have a lot of scope, lot of possibilities, and people have specialized in Google Ads, and a lot of companies hire Google Ads experts. Right. So what we are basically going to have a look at here is that we are going to have a look at what Google Ads is about, and basically this is an overview. Obviously, if for the interns in the internship program, it will also help you complete the assignments, which is just getting started with the entire process of Google Ads, right? I hope my voice is clear. If my voice is clear, just type clear in the chat box. All right, so if my voice is low, just increase the volume at your end, and it should help. So let's get started with the basics. What I will do is that first I will go over some basics theories about Google Ads so that you can understand what Google Ads is about. And then we will go ahead into the practical part. So the practical part is basically where I will log in into my Google Ads account, and I will show you the campaigns that I am running, and that will kind of help you understand how the entire Google Ads works. This is just to get you comfortable with Google Ads so that tomorrow you can understand how the entire interface works. As a general rule, you will be learning Google Ads only when you run the Google Ads campaigns, and that is why as part of the internship program you are doing it as an assignment. So if there are any people who are not part of the internship program, just have a look at the video, learn what Google Ads are, and then you need to go ahead and practice Google Ads yourself. So I hope that everybody has used Google before. And if you have used Google before, you know that there are two sections to Google Ads, right? Uh, One is the top area where you are going to have the paid ads, and then you have the organic results. So how many of you know that there is a paid ads section within Google Ads? If you know about it, type yes in the chat box. Yes, like pretty much everybody knows that there is a paid ads section inside Google Ads. So what I will show you is that I will just quickly show you. Let's go from the basics for people who are brand new to this. So what I'm basically doing is that I'm going ahead and searching on Google for the keyword learn digital marketing. All right. So when you look at learn digital marketing, so now you can see my screen. Yes, type yes in the chat box if you can see my screen. Perfect. So basically what happens is that if you are searching on Google for a keyword, on the top, you will see that there are these paid ads. So these says ad. So these are paid ads. And when you scroll down, you will see that these are organic search results. So organic search results are basically going to be natural results which you don't have to pay Google. So that is going to be part of SEO. However, when you look at the free digital marketing course here, this is an ad. This is an ad that I am running, and we will get to what is that and how I am running the ad. So getting back to the presentation. So first, let us look at what is the basic thing that you need to know when it comes to Google Ads, right? So Google Ads is the biggest revenue source for Google. Yes, Google has a lot of products, but The biggest revenue source for Google is Google Ads. So Google is basically making money from the ads that they are displaying in the search results, right? So when set up right, it can send you targeted buyer traffic that convert into sales. Google Ads are better than Facebook ads because it is inbound. So what you need to understand is that, let's say you are searching for a laptop and you are searching on Google for a 15-inch Windows laptop and you are looking at a bunch of search results. So what you are going to do is that you are going to go ahead and click on one of the search results, and in a very good chance that you will go ahead and buy the particular product that is available. However, if you see an ad on Facebook for laptop when you are not really requiring a laptop, do you think that Facebook ads is going to perform better, or do you think that Google ads is going to perform better? So put F if you think Facebook ads is going to perform better, put G if you think Google ads is going to perform better. What do you think will perform better when you are doing digital marketing and when you are trying to advertise, right? So I see plenty of people typing G into the chat box. So obviously it is going to be Google, because with Google ads, it is inbound. So that is the difference between inbound ads and outbound ads. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to share a mind map that I have created, and I will also share this mind map with you. So you don't need to go ahead and take notes. Instead, I will share the PDF of this mind map where you will have a very clear idea about this entire topic, right? So inbound marketing versus outbound display marketing. So inbound means that you customer is looking for the business, and the customer is searching on Google or some search engine where the customer is looking for the product or service. So let's say product or service. When it is outbound marketing, the business is looking for customers. So one of the reasons why Google Ads is definitely going to perform than Facebook ads is because you are searching for specific products in Google Ads. And if you are a business who is advertising on Google Ads, then the customers are searching for you. However, in Facebook, if you are scrolling, you are on Facebook so that you can catch up with updates. You are there for entertainment. You are there for news. So there, the advertiser is bombarding you with ads. So Facebook ads is more like, let's say, TV ads, right? In TV, you are consuming content, and while you are consuming content, there is some ad that is being shown to you, and you are not really interested in that ad, so you are just waiting for the ad to pass. So yes, the targeting in Facebook ads is much better than what you see in TV, because you can target based on age group and things like that. But however, you are not specifically looking for a product or service in Facebook ads. You are just scrolling through Facebook, and suddenly, immediately in between, you see sponsored ads, and that is something that you just scroll through, right? So the intent of purchase is high when it comes to inbound marketing. So it also includes SEO and intent. So buyer intent, let's call it buyer intent. So buyer intent is very high. So here you can say Facebook ads is Facebook ads or display ads. They are similar to TV ads. Ads are not welcome. Ads are interruptive, right? It interrupts. So how many of you agree with this? Type agree in the chat box if you agree with this. Fantastic. I just want to check if we are on the same page before we proceed. So this is the basic thing that you need to understand about Google Ads. And if you don't understand this basics, it's going to be very difficult for you to go ahead and move forward with understanding how digital marketing works and how Facebook ads works, right? So let's go to the next slide. What we are going to learn is that The importance of search keywords. Search keywords are basically the keywords that you put on the Google search engine and or any search engine for that matter. And you are basically putting keywords. So you as a consumer also use Google Ads, right? So what are keywords and what are the importance of search keywords when it comes to Google Ads? So targeting the right keywords is the most important criteria for creating a successful Google ad campaign. If you do not target the right keywords, what's going to happen is that you are going to get clicks which are not relevant, who are not buyers, and you are going to waste the budget. A lot of people think that paid ads is risky, and a lot of people want to go for free ads, right? So, how many of you think that free traffic is better than paid traffic? Do you think that free traffic is better than paid traffic? I would say that that is a misconception, right? Free traffic is not necessarily better than paid traffic. So let's go back to the mind map and understand why free traffic is not necessarily better. So Google Ads is paid traffic. And if you optimize it well optimized ads can give you customers at a cheap cost, right? I would like to tell that there is no such thing as free traffic. Why? Because let's say you are creating content. Let's say you are doing SEO and blogging and content marketing, which means that you have to spend time in creating content. So your time that you are spending to create the content also has a value. So let's say your value is 1000 rupees per hour. If you are spending 3 hours in creating a piece of content, which could be an article or which could be a video, then you are basically spending 3000 rupees for that content. And it's going to take a long time before you start getting traffic for that particular piece of content. However, if let's say you are getting 10 leads from the piece of content that you generated, what happens is that you are going to basically spend 30 rupees per lead because you have spent 3000 rupees for creating that traffic, and now you are basically going to get 30 leads out of it. What if you can just get leads at 10 rupees per lead, which means that your paid ads are going to be cheaper because you are only paying 10 rupees per lead. Do you agree with this? Type agree in the chat box if you agree with that. So basically, imagine that you are generating 100 leads for 3000 rupees. So that would be 30 rupees per lead, right? I said, I got the math wrong for a moment there. All right, so this is the importance of search keywords. Targeting the right keywords is the most important criteria for creating a successful Google ad campaign. If you are good at SEO, you will be good at Google Ads as well. I hope you know what SEO is. If you know what SEO is, just type SEO in the chat box. Perfect. So if you are good at SEO, then you will also be good at Google Ads because it kind of works on the same principle. I'm also going to give you practical examples and show you inside my Google Search Console. I'm going to show you inside my Google Ads account as well. So what happens is that long tail keywords have more buyer intent than short tail keywords, right? So long tail keywords and short tail keywords are something that are very important for you to understand when it comes to Google Ads. So let's understand what are long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are basically keywords with more words in it, usually 3 or 4 more words in it. So let's say someone is searching for a short tail keyword, which is shoes on Google. So here the intent is not clear. The competition is high and the conversions are low because this person could be thinking about just understanding what are the different types of shoes that are available in the market. However, let's say someone is getting more specific. Someone is searching for red shoes that are mid-tail keywords. The intent is a bit more clear, but it is not clear enough. Let's say somebody is searching for red tennis shoes. Here, this is a long tail keyword. Or let's say someone is searching for red shoes for jogging. This is also a long tail keyword and it has lesser competition and cost lower. So out of all the three keywords we have discussed here, which one do you think is going to convert into a customer? First one, second one, or third one? Right? The third one, which is long tail keyword. So what I want you to do right now is that go ahead and type in the chat box a keyword which you think is a long tail keyword that you would search for when you are looking for a product or service when you are searching for Google. So go ahead and, like, you might be searching for laptops, you might be searching for mobile phones, you might be searching for houses. So I am looking at some keywords here. So best headphones under 500 rupees. Best digital marketing agency in Chennai. All right. So all these are long tail keywords. I agree. Fantastic. So I see so many people entering keywords, which are long tail keywords. So if you can think of any long tail keyword, go ahead and put it in the chat box. Fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead to the next section. I hope everybody now understands that long tail keywords are much better because long tail keyword have much better intent. And because long tail keywords have much better intent, it means that people are going to go ahead and basically pay more attention and much more likely to convert into a customer. So what I'm going to do right now is open my Google search engine and search for some long tail keywords. So let's say digital marketing is a keyword. So marketing is a short tail keyword. Digital marketing is also a short tail keyword. So let's say if you want to learn digital marketing. So what I'm going to do is that type learn digital marketing. So this is a little bit of a long tail keyword. But if you want to get even more long tail, then you are going to say how to learn digital marketing in Chennai. So if you are in Chennai, then you are going to search for learn digital marketing in Chennai. So how many people are here from Chennai? Just type C in the chat box. And for all the Tamil people who are here, I'm also a Tamilian. So I will just speak a few words in Tamil. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? வணக்கம். Thanks for joining the. Okay. கொஞ்சம் நம்மளுக்கு தமிழ் அவ்வளோ நல்லா வராது because I have not been speaking much Tamil, but நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? Anyway, and for people who are speak Hindi, कैसे हो आप? Thanks for बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप इस वेबिनार ज्वाइन करने के लिए. So सिर्फ मुझे 2 लैंग्वेजेस मालूम है और मोर लैंग्वेजेस मैं सीखने के लिए कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. Soon I will be talking in Telugu, Gujarati and other languages as well. Anyway, I hope that was just a small thing that I wanted to do just for people to feel happy. So let's say you are from Chennai and you are searching for learn digital marketing in Chennai. So basically what happens is that if you are in Chennai and if you are searching for a training institute in Chennai, it means that you are going to have a much better intent of learning digital marketing, right? So let's say you want to search for long tail keywords. One of the best ways to search for long tail keywords is to just use Google Suggest and find out what people are searching for, like best digital marketing training institute in Bangalore. So this is a very, very long tail keyword. And if you are writing an article about the best digital marketing training institute in Bangalore, you have a very high likely chance of ranking in search, but you also have a good chance of getting very cheap traffic from Google Ads itself. So that is why long tail keywords are a little bit more important. So let's get back to the presentation. So these are the long tail keywords. And then the next most important thing is how to do keyword research. So keyword research is basically the process of understanding what people are searching for in the search engines so that you can go ahead and target those keywords And keyword research is going to be useful both for SEO as well as for Google Ads. So SEO and Google Ads kind of go hand in hand. So what do people have in their minds? That is what we are trying to understand. So when you are trying to understand what people have in their minds, one of the best ways is to ask people questions directly. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to do a small exercise. You know, a lot of people say that there are different ways to generate keywords and things like that. So most of the people here are here to learn digital marketing, right? So what I want to know is that what are the keywords you have in mind when it comes to learn digital marketing, right? So I'm going to ask you a question and I'm going to give you a link where you can put the answer. So what are your challenges, aspirations, and desires when it comes to learning digital marketing? So I'm going to ask this question on my Learn Digital Marketing group. I hope you are part of the Learn Digital Marketing group on Facebook. If you are not a part of it, it's fine. Just add a request and I will be able to add you. So I'm going to share the link with you on the chat box. Open that link and put your answer there. Put your answer there. And here I'm going to share the screen as well. And let's see what you comment. Whatever comes to your mind, put an elaborate question. Don't put a short answer. Put like one sentence. I want you to put at least 5 to 6 words in the question that you have. So when it comes to learning digital marketing, what are the questions that you have in your mind? So go ahead and put it. And then from there, I will start mining the keywords. So if you are not able to open the link, just copy paste the link on the browser. So if you are not part of the group, you might not be able to open it. Just put a join request, then I will add you later. So here you can see that a lot of people are putting a question here. So Prem is asking job stability in digital marketing. I want to make my content appealing. How to do automation in digital marketing? Proper mentoring, how to write effective sales copy, free digital marketing tools online. So when people have questions, these are the questions that people have in their mind naturally, right? So let me go ahead and basically use this as a starting point to find out what people want to search for and what people want to learn. So some people said that digital marketing tools. So if I search for digital marketing tools, you can see that there are a bunch of different long tail keywords when it comes to digital marketing tools. So people are asking for digital marketing tools mastery, which is one of the course that I joined. I created. So digital marketing tools 2020, digital marketing list, digital marketing tools and techniques, digital marketing PDF. So if I put for digital marketing tools 2020, then it says best digital marketing tools, top digital marketing tools 2020. So based on communicating with people on a group, based on the questions that people have, I can understand what people want to search for. So this also means that I can use keyword research tools. So let me show you one of the keyword research tools that I use, which is called Ahrefs. So this is a paid tool. There are a lot of free tools as well, which I will show you. So let me go ahead and log in into Ahrefs. And here you can see there is a thing called Keyword Explorer. So basically this tool helps me understand what is the search volume for all the keywords that are being searched for. So let me go ahead and search for digital marketing tools. So when I search for digital marketing tools, what happens is that you will be able to see what is the keyword difficulty, what is the search volume. So here search volume is basically represents the average monthly number of searches for the keyword in a selected country. So here we are looking at India, and we are basically focusing on what is the amount of search volume that this particular keyword has. So 3,500 people are searching for it every month, and here you can see India, it says 3,500. So here I can also see other keyword variations, digital marketing tools, tools for digital marketing tools list. So all these things are going to be something that I need to go ahead and add. And these are the question type of keywords that people ask. What are digital marketing tools? And what are digital marketing tools? What are the tools of digital marketing? So basically, when I search for a keyword like top digital marketing tools 2020, you can see that there are organic results: 8 best digital marketing tools, 23 best digital marketing tools, 16 best digital marketing tools. And look at what we have here. We have top 100 digital marketing tools for 2020. So right now I am not advertising on Google Ads for digital marketing tools. However, this keyword research also helps you with going ahead and doing SEO, right? So I basically understood that people are searching for digital marketing tools, and I wrote this keyword. It's a very long article called Top 100 Digital Marketing Tools for 2020. And this is the article that I wrote, which has an ebook as well. And basically it goes on to explain what are the different digital marketing tools that are available in the market. And these are the top 100 digital marketing tools. So I want to teach you a little bit of SEO here as well, because SEO kind of goes hand in hand with Google Ads. You are basically taking a keyword and going ahead and writing article for this keyword. So if this is for content marketing, then you are getting traffic from that keyword. So let me go ahead and share my Google Analytics. So here you can see that this is my Google Analytics dashboard, and I hope that you are comfortable with Google Analytics, right? If you are comfortable with Google Analytics, say yes in the chat box, or if you don't know about Google Analytics, type no in the chat box. All right, so a lot of people don't seem to know about Google Analytics. So what I want to show you, for people who do not know Google Analytics, I want to show you a small thing. So Google Analytics is the tool which helps you track visitors that come to your website every day. This also helps you track visitors in real time. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to share this link on the chat box. Go ahead and visit that page. You can also get this ebook for free from this page. So I have shared the link in the chat box, and go ahead and visit that right now. Go copy paste it in the browser. If not, you can just visit the browser and type in digitaldeepak.com. And what we can see here is that the number of live visitors on the site will start increasing, because Google Analytics starts tracking visitors in real time. So I'm basically hitting refresh here. And let's see, if you have visited that URL, then what will happen is that the number of live visitors that I am seeing will start increasing. So you can see that the number of live visitors started increasing. Isn't this amazing? So basically what I want to go ahead and show you is that how much traffic that particular article is getting, right? So some people are asking, why did I target digital marketing tools 2020? So this is something that I published towards the end of 19 itself, because I know that a lot of people are going to search for digital marketing tools in 2020, and I basically got the idea from understanding my audience itself, right? So basically you go into behavior, and here within behavior you click on full report. And here I will go and search for tools, and you can see digital marketing tools. And let's see what is the amount of search traffic I am getting every day to this blog. So here you can see there is a consistent amount of traffic coming in every day. So let's go ahead and select from December, probably when I published the article. And you can see the amount of traffic that is coming. So total 16,000 people have visited this particular blog. And if I want to know what is the amount of people who have come from the search engines, I will basically click on source/medium. And here you will be able to figure out how many people came from Google Organic. So you can see 3,800 people came from Google Organic. So this is how SEO works, but you can also use the same methodology to go ahead and find out what are the keywords that people are searching for when it comes to Google search ads itself, right? So this is how basic SEO works. I hope you have understood this. If you have understood how basic SEO works, just type SEO in the chat box. So this is how you find out what people are searching for, and this is the process of keyword research. So you can do more keyword research using this. So you can even search for other keywords. So let's say Digital Marketing Training Institute. Digital marketing training is a keyword that a lot of people are searching for. So if I search for digital marketing training, you will be able to see that people are searching for what is digital marketing training in Hyderabad, digital marketing training in Chennai, digital marketing training in Bangalore. So each and every keyword has a particular search volume. So if I search for digital marketing training in Chennai, then I will be able to see a bunch of paid ad results for digital marketing training in Chennai. These are map results, and then you have organic results as well. So basically the idea is, so guys, so I see a question from Jayesh. Jayesh, please mail me at deepak@pixeltrack.com and I will look into it. So here, basically what I'm going to do is that the keywords that I am using here are not 100% accurate. This is just to get an idea of what people want. So here you can see learn DM from basic to advanced, which means that there are people searching for keywords like advanced digital marketing. So advanced digital marketing course, advanced digital marketing IIM Bangalore. So basically this is going to give you an indication about what are the kind of keywords that people are searching for, right? So you start with asking people questions, then you go ahead and start using keyword research tools, and then you use basically Google Auto Suggest to create long tail keywords, and you can start putting all this in a Google Sheet. So let's go ahead and put some keywords on a Google Sheet. So this is how you go ahead and create a structure before you start running Google Ads campaigns. You first need to understand what people are searching for. So let's say keywords related to digital marketing. I would just go ahead and title this sheet. Let's say keywords related to digital marketing. So what I will basically do is that first I will put as broad concepts. So broad concepts are, obviously we are into the digital marketing market, but there are many broad concepts when it comes to digital marketing. So go ahead and put it in the chat box. What do you think are the broad concepts when it comes to learning digital marketing? Some people want digital marketing career. Some people want to know about digital marketing tools, right? So let me go ahead and put it as digital marketing tools is one broad concept, right? Digital marketing salary, because a lot of people want to know how much digital marketing pays. If you go ahead and search for, let's say, digital marketing salary, you can see salary in India, in Chennai, in Dubai, let's say in India, and then I can find out even longer keywords. India for freshers, that's one long tail keyword. So you think I can write an article about digital marketing salary in India for freshers and you think I will start getting traffic? Yes. So digital marketing careers, digital marketing training. All right. So what I will basically do is that I will take one broad concept out of this and I will put it on the header here. So let's say digital marketing training. And then I will start putting sub keywords within this. So let's say digital marketing training in Chennai, digital marketing training in, let's say, online, digital marketing online course. So here I'm basically giving you an example of how I can generate keywords related to a particular niche. So my niche is digital marketing. I do digital marketing training, and I go ahead and create keywords related to digital marketing. So this is the entire process of keyword research. So let's get back to the slide. And after that, I will go ahead and share my Google Ads account. So you are basically using Google Auto Suggest to find out the popular terms. You are using Google Search Console as well. You can use Google Ads search terms, which I will show you in a moment, and you can use keyword research tools. So what are the different keyword research tools? Let's go back to the mind map and have a look at the different keyword research tools. So here you can see uh, these are the things that we have covered. I will share this mind map with you, and once you I share the mind map, you will have an idea about it. So answer the public Ahrefs. We have keyword tool.io. You have SEMrush. Uh, can anyone suggest any other keyword research tools that you know? So we have this thing called Ubersuggest as well. Yes, we have keyword KW Finder. So that is one keyword research tool. We have Longtail Pro. Longtail Pro is a very good keyword research tool, which I have used. All right. And we have Moz as well. We have Moz. So basically, all these things have been covered in detail in my Digital Marketing Tools Mastery course. I hope you have access to my Digital Marketing Tools Mastery course. Type yes if you have access to my Digital Marketing Tools Mastery course, and type no if you don't have access to my Digital Marketing Tools Mastery course. So I see most of the people are saying yes. So basically, within my learning management system, learn.digitaldeepak.com, I have created a course called Digital Marketing Tools Mastery. So for everyone here, if you have not claimed the Digital Marketing Tools Mastery course, all the keyword research tools, SEO tools, paid ads tools, everything I have covered in the Digital Marketing Tools Mastery course. And this course is 4,999 rupees, but here I am going to give it to you for free. So this is the Digital Marketing Tools Mastery course. Let me go ahead and share the coupon code with you. And I will also show you what is the curriculum for this. First, I will show you the curriculum. You will also get the mind map, guys. Don't worry about it. So here you can see these are the different tools that I have covered. All the digital marketing tools that you need to know: Instapage, Zapier, Unbounce, Typeform. I have given a sample: Active Campaign, ConvertKit, email marketing tool. So this is the most important: SEO tools, Google Search Console, Moz Pro, Ahrefs, Screaming Frog, analytics tools, advertising tools. So all this has been covered. So what I will do is that I will go ahead and give you the coupon code so that you can claim this. Or in fact, I will just give you the InstaMojo link for that. You can go ahead and sign up using InstaMojo. Give me one moment. I hope you are finding this webinar useful so far. If you are finding this webinar useful so far, just type useful in the chat box. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a discount code for you. And I'm just going to call it April 28, 999, add code. So I will just share this link with you on the chat box. In fact, I will shorten the link for you so that you can copy paste it easily. And you can go ahead and sign up for it right now. So one more thing is that right now I am selling this digital marketing tools course, mastery course for 999 rupees. What you can do is that you can also become a reseller of this course and go ahead and sell it and keep the money, right? So that's one more advantage you have. Go ahead and open the code link that I have given you and click on become a reseller. and this is 100% reseller commission I am giving. So if you want to go ahead and promote this course and sell it for 999 rupees, you can also do that and keep the money yourself, for which you need to have an InstaMojo account. All right, I am giving you the short link. Copy and paste. All right, so copy paste that link, claim the digital marketing tools mastery course for yourself for free. And you can also become a reseller if you want. There are more than 30 tools already covered in this course. And I'm going to add a total of 100 digital marketing tools in this particular course. So you will have a lifelong supply of digital marketing tools learning. So design tools and all these things I'm going to give you. So go ahead and claim it, and let's see how many people have claimed it right now with the April 28th discount code. So I see 236 people have already claimed. I will give you a few more minutes until you can claim this particular course. So I will also be adding MailChimp in the email marketing tool. I will be adding a few more email marketing tools. So you can use this link to go ahead and sign up for this course. I hope you find this digital marketing tools mastery course helpful. So some people are asking, when am I going to start the third batch of the internship program? It is going to start in May 16th, and I will be doing a launch webinar by May 7th. I will send you another email about it, and in the email you can know about it. So let's get back to the slides. And in the next section of this particular webinar, I will be logging into my Google Ads account and letting you know how I run my Google campaigns. Fantastic. So thank you. Getting back to the slide. So this is basically keyword research that we have, so far understood. So let me go ahead and show you the interface of Google Ads. So that's what I want to show you right now, the interface of Google Ads and what are the different types of campaigns. Obviously, covering every part of this particular Google Ads, which is a very big monster, is difficult to cover in a single webinar. So for interns, I will be sending you a crisp video, nothing to worry about it. This is just like an overview video here. So let's go ahead and have a look at the interface of Google Ads. So basically what you need to do is that you need to create a Google Ads account. And once you create a Google Ads account, there are three different types of campaigns available inside Google Ads. You have search campaigns, display campaigns, and video campaigns. Right, these are the different types of campaigns that you have. So if you want to create a search campaign, go into all campaigns, click on add, and click on create a new campaign. So once you click on create a new campaign, basically what you are going to do is that you are going to say that create a campaign without a goals guide. So let's say I want to create a search campaign. So click on continue. And here I am going to give a campaign name. Exit the guide. Let's say I would call it learn digital marketing campaign. So there are two options here. I can include the display network if I want, or I can just keep the search network. So I will also include the display network. Here I would go ahead and say, I want to show the ad only in India. So this would be India. And then here I can put a daily budget. So I can put the daily budget as $10. So this particular account is a US account. That's why it's in dollars. And you can put it as conversions here, or you can just put it as clicks. What I want to create the campaign for is just clicks. I want to get the maximum clicks as possible. So click on save and continue. So basically what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put the seed keywords here, learn digital marketing. and enter related website. So I will enter digitaldeepak.com. So what it will do is that it will go ahead and search all the possible keywords for Digital Deepak. So here you can see online marketing courses, digital marketing courses in Bangalore. So I will add as many keywords as possible here. Internet marketing course, free digital marketing course fee. So these are the things which people are searching for. Obviously, what you need to do is that you need to kind of break it down into separate ad campaigns and everything. So what I would like to show you is that, so all this is kind of covered in depth in my Google Ads Mastery course. And for Facebook ads also, I have covered it in depth. So let me go ahead and quickly show you what are the different things available in Google Ads Mastery course. I hope you have access to my Google Ads Mastery course, especially all my interns. So let me just show you a quick overview of my Google Ads Mastery course here. So here you can see these are the different lessons available in the latest version of Google Ads Mastery course. So this is updated for 2020 actually, because 2019 to 2020 there is no change. So here you will understand how to create a new Google Ads account, 5 major types of campaigns, how to boost YouTube videos, create your first YouTube video ad campaign, reviewing results, how to create high converting landing pages, conversion tracking codes, and everything. So for the interns, I will be sending you crisp videos with specific sample videos on how it can be done, and nothing to worry about it. So let's go back into the campaign creation. So I will just show you how to create a sample campaign here so that you can get an idea about it. So what we are adding here is that we are adding as many keywords as possible, and then we can click save and continue. So once we click save and continue, then you have to create a new ad. So this is how you create a new ad. So new text ad. So URL will be, let's say, digitaldeepak.com. I want to send traffic to digitaldeepak.com, and I'm going to put a headline here. So learn digital marketing with Digital Deepak. So this is very long, so I will shorten it. So I would say digital marketing articles, learn. So this is again having a restriction. There are 3 different types of headlines. Become a DM expert. So then I have to put the description. So description has 90 characters limit. So I would say learn digital marketing with Digital Deepak. In depth video tutorials in digital marketing. So now that I have created the Google ad campaign, so now you can see this is how the campaign will look. So are you able to see my Google Ads dashboard? If you are able to see my Google Ads dashboard, type yes in the chat box. I just want to make sure that I am at the right window. Fantastic, amazing. So now I hope you have understood that we are basically targeting, these are the keywords that people have searching for, and this is the ad that you have to show when people are searching for it. So this is how the entire process of Google Ads work. And I am personally investing more than 5 lakhs a month in Google Ads, and I'm getting a return on investment on it. Yeah, a lot of people who are in the internship program and in the webinar and in the group have basically discovered me through Google Ads itself. So if you want Google Ads to be covered in depth, it is available in my Google Ads Mastery course. But I hope this kind of gives you like a basic idea about what Google Ads and gets you comfortable with the entire interface. Obviously, Google Ads is a very, very deep topic. And if I have to complete explaining Google Ads in a single webinar, that would take like probably an entire day or probably more than 2 days, because we also do Google Ads workshops, which are going for like 2 days, right? So once you submit the ad, once you create the ad and submit the ad, it will go into approval. So what I want you to do as an action step is that you go ahead and create a Google Ads account. If you just search for Google Ads with your Google account, you should be able to create a Google Ads account. And I hope everybody here has a website already. Yes, you have a website already. Type yes in the chat box if you already have a website. Fantastic. So basically, if you have a website already, then you will be able to go ahead and drive traffic to your website. So what I recommend doing is that you go ahead and create at least one sample campaign. Set a very small daily budget. You can set a small daily budget like 100 rupees per day. And it's okay if you spend 50, 100 rupees in the entire process, it's going to be okay. And that is going to help you go ahead and learn how this entire interface works. And then you can go ahead and basically understand what keywords are, what audiences are. So if I go into keywords, basically what I am seeing here is that these are the keywords I am telling Google that these are the keywords that you need to go ahead and display my ads for. If I go into search terms are basically the terms that people are searching for in Google. So if you want to see what people are searching for in Google for this particular campaign, this is a brand campaign that I have run. So here you can see Digital Deepak courses, Digital Deepak login, Deepak Kanagaraju, and all these things people are searching for, right? So then you have devices. If I go into devices, I can see what are the different devices people are clicking from. You can see computers and mobile phones are where most of the traffic is coming from. And then you have 34 clicks, which is coming from tablets. So this is for this particular month, April. I can also go ahead and change the date range. If I go ahead and click on last month, then I will see the statistics for last month. So this is the skill that a lot of big e-commerce sites and a lot of big companies want from you as a Google Ads expert, right? If you understand how to set up Google Ads and how to run Google Ads efficiently, then there is a lot of opportunity when it comes to creating Google Ads and setting up Google Ads and all that stuff, right? So what I would like to show you now is that how you can create a video ad campaign within Google Ads. So video ad campaigns are basically set up using YouTube, and within YouTube, what you can do is that you can boost certain videos. So if you go into campaigns and if you click plus, let's say I want to create a new campaign and brand awareness and reach, and I want to promote a video. So let's say I want to promote a video. So there are different types of video ads when it comes to YouTube. You would have seen, ads which are there in the search results. So here, if I go ahead and say video, I will be able to select drive conversions as one of the, or I can say custom video campaign. So let's say I click custom video campaign and click on continue. And you would have seen that there are certain ads that are being shown as videos while you are searching inside YouTube. YouTube advertising is a very big scope for creating brand awareness and basically getting more traffic to your videos, right? So here you can see that, again, you go through the same, different areas. So this you can completely, like I have explained step by step on how to create video ad campaigns in my Google Ads Mastery course. So what I recommend you to do is that if you want to learn more about Google Ads, then you can go ahead and check out my Google Ads Mastery course, which is available at learn.digitaldeepak.com. And these are all the other courses that are available at Digital Deepak. You can learn SEO, Facebook ads, email marketing, and all that stuff. So I hope like pretty much everyone here on this webinar has already enrolled for my digital marketing courses, right? All right. So if there are people who are yet to enroll for the course, then I will give you a link from which you can enroll for the course.